Oh, there we are. There we are. Yes, yes. We've
Cheers,
returned,
mates.
guys. Cheers. I got a Coke, Cherry Coke Zero.
Oh, sorry.
Way to go, guys. Oh, a Coors Seltzer. Look at you,
Well,
fancy mofo.
Ever since I got newly minted a couple of months ago with the diabetes, I've discovered these drinks that have 1 gram of sugar and 0 carbs.
Is it important to do we congratulate you on the diabetes? Do we have a moment of silence for your diabetes? How do we approach that topic, Brad, tastefully?
Congratulate me on not drinking my beers anymore and drinking stuff that's like.
Hey,
and I
cheers-
almost never
cheers
drink
to that.
anymore too. I realized at the beginning of the show, I'm like, look at my booze, but like I don't usually drink anymore.
And I love how you're calling it the diabetes, like an old Southern lady.
The
You know?
diabetes.
I got my diabetes.
Wilford
The
Brimley.
doctor told me.
Wilford Brimley, the guy with the big bushy mustache.
Or was it
Diabetes.
Leroy Nimby?
I got the sugars. Leroy Nimby.
This is why men are such jerks. Like, if my wife heard this conversation that's making fun of your diabetes, she'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why? This is what men do." I'm like, "Yeah."
hat, like my
Yeah.
today.
Oh, look at that, dude.
Party up front.
This whole scene, man. Hey, the meme team says,
It's sweaty though.
Congratulations, Brad, on the diabetes. We're getting dark here, guys. Sorry, dark. No looking back now.
That's awesome.
Oh, come to the congrats for a bunch. Oh, geez, Louise. I don't know what's happening anymore. Guys, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a while. We've had some scheduling conflicts, mainly me and Brad. Rob's usually always available. I don't know. He's always there. I mean, not like he doesn't have a life. He's a very busy man. By the way, if you need a wedding photographer on the East Coast this summer, specifically around the Philadelphia area, Rob D Toys also does Rob D Weddings on the weekends. Plug. I mean, I don't think you need any more business, though. I think you're turning down jobs, so maybe that's not really. That's kind of a.
But I mean, 2025 is booking up quickly. So,
Rob, you got all fuzzy. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, I said 2025 is getting booked up quickly.
No, you're literally fuzzy.
Oh, fuzzy. Oh,
Yeah.
let me leave and come back in. As I always do.
We should just let him be fuzzy for the entire show. That would really annoy him, Brad. Like he watches it back.
Oh, it would drive him so crazy.
It would drive him nuts.
It would drive him crazy. Okay, so now that he's gone,
that's funny.
Time we're talking about him.
Old folks down here in North Carolina say they have sugar. I got sugar.
Yeah, well, that's the shirt with Wilford Brimley on it. It's like diabetes. I got the sugars.
Brass foot will be a platinum edition.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, he's back. There he is.
There you go.
We were talking about you.
Oh man.
How did we
weren't
do
really.
the balloons and stuff? How did we do that before?
The balloons?
Yeah, where it was like, remember?
We did that.
Whatever. Remember we had balloons come out? Like when
Oh
it was
yeah.
Oh, wasn't it when someone typed? No, it wouldn't have been congratulations.
No, it was like a hand gesture or something. It was like
there must be some sort of like gesture thing. Oh, there you go.
Confetti.
What did you do? How did you do it?
You just go like this.
I think you have to open your mouth. I don't know, like you're excited.
All right, this can get dirty.
No.
I want my confetti, damn it.
Sorry. It only works for me.
You know, I was thinking, speaking of trailers, what we should do is when they finally do the Superman trailer, we should all wait to watch it, us three at least, and watch it live together and do one of those. I know I'm not reinventing the wheel here, but do a live show where we watch it together live for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That'd be fun.
It would be.
I'm going to be hard. No, I'm sorry. That's going to be hard.
Oh, we know.
Be hard. No,
we know that. You sicko. Please, Brad, it's a family show.
I meant to say that's going to be hard. Because like to not like see the trailer, that's like
I know, but I feel
when that trailer comes out, that's going to be the one thing I want to look at.
You will have to stay off of the internet until then because people are going to post in their stories.
Brad, I want you to swear to me now, Brad.
I can't. Okay.
Swear to me.
I swear to you, I won't watch the trailer, but I can't guarantee I won't end up with spoilers being an Instagrammer. How's that?
That's fair. I mean, we're
Okay,
on social media
okay.
like 24/7.
All right. Right now, I want everyone in the chat to know that I will not watch the Superman trailer when it comes out until I watch it with the boys here.
Rob, I want to hear that too. I want you to swear on Brad's diabetes that you will
Yeah,
not watch.
swear on my
Is
sugars.
it this or this?
We got
I
the Green
forget.
Lantern.
No, it's
Pinky oath.
this. Here we go.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Live long and
swear.
prosper.
Oh, Leroy Nimby.
Leroy Nimby right there.
Leroy Nimby.
All right, we'll do it. What we'll do is whenever it comes. I mean, we're talking like a year from now. We'll do a special show like right when it comes out.
Okay, what if
Yeah.
I accidentally see it though?
Well, listen, buddy. Like
You know,
there's no hard and fast.
Is that like when you like walk and you trip on a rug and like insert? Oops,
Yeah.
No, I mean like what if it like is just like in my feed one day, you know, and it's just like automatically starts playing, and then I happen to watch it all.
Well, I mean, then I guess.
I happen to accidentally click the button. Go.
Well, let us know if you
No, I
want to do
won't.
that.
I won't. I will be strong for my friends.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna even remember this like a year from now. That we
Yeah,
made
probably.
all
Oh
the
yeah, I
comments.
will, because I'll have the guilt.
All right, well, remind me before it comes out. Hey, Ahsoka, you said not to watch it.
If you watch it and I don't watch it, if you're like, well, I already kind of watched it, I'll be like, I worked so hard not to
I
watch
know.
that damn trailer.
No, man, I will make it my mission, Brad, not to watch it. You know, we'll do it.
I accidentally tripped into a strip bar. Yeah, it's
You
like
know, I
that.
think we were all reading that.
Oh, Al! Shout out to Al. Al is the author of our beautiful song, our intro and our outro. He also sent me a beautiful Nightfall baseball cap that I don't have handy recently.
Oh,
Al's
yeah.
a
I have mine.
wonderful human being, Al. Guys, look what I got in the mail today. Pre-order came
I'll try.
through. I know Josh already did a beautiful review of
Where did you pre-order that?
this. This is from Amazon, guys. Pre-order from Amazon.
I didn't. I missed all the pre-orders, and then I was like, I don't know.
I mean, it's a pretty dope. I mean, just the packaging alone
Yeah,
is
it's
like
pretty awesome.
Come on.
It's
Like,
pretty
You know
awesome.
that Todd figure has to go in between the good guys and the bad guys, right? Because I've got good guys here and bad guys here. Todd has to go on the shelf in the middle like that.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I mean, I need to get the Stan Lee figure and the Jack Kirby figure. You know.
Oh yeah, the Jack Kirby, the NECA Jack Kirby.
The NECA Jack Kirby. I
still
saw.
have yet to see
I got
that
Stan the
in person.
Man.
Oh yeah, that's right, Stan Lee, man. Look at that.
Who's Stan Lee?
I don't know, dude. The people.
And in that
people like
moment,
him,
death
though.
threats started arriving for Rob.
Dude, I saw him like every year at Comic-Con until
I
like, he
know. I
passed.
saw him at WonderCon too the last time. Sweet guy. Before we get into DC stuff, are we all caught up on X-Men '97?
I did not watch did it just come out today?
So good today's episode.
I did not see today's
Oh my
because I
God.
was mowing the yard.
Brad?
I have not. Oh, you're not gonna like this.
I don't think I am, buddy.
I haven't seen any of it.
Now, were you not a fan of the '97 show? Or
Loved
the-
it,
sorry, the
and I'm
original?
sure this show is great. The same.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it into perspective. I never saw any of the new Superman cartoon, and I even didn't have the time to properly watch the Superman and Lois show when it was on air. I fell off during season 2.
Yeah, that's fair. But
And it's not that I
can't
think the
watch
show
everything.
stank. I think the show is great. I just
Yeah.
didn't have the time. So yeah, I haven't been watching X-Men. Instead, I've been watching a lot of Louis Theroux documentaries. I love him.
Who's Louis Theroux?
He's an English documentariist, and he has like a series called Weird Weekends, where he goes and like hangs out with like WWF wrestlers as they practice.
Okay.
And he hangs out with like Eastern gurus, and he also does like documentaries on really touchy, hard subjects, but he brings like a really humanistic, element to it. He's probably my favorite documentary maker out of all of them.
Louis Theroux. Look
Louis
at you watching
Theroux.
something very grown up.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Yeah, I was watching Octopus, so like a documentaries. I like a lot of nature stuff.
You're into octopus, huh?
Octopi are like one of the
sorry.
coolest, creatures of all time.
Oh, that Octopus documentary.
Yeah, there's like 3 episodes. It's really good.
I never saw it, but it was on my list. but my list is
We're,
huge.
we're losing the audience with this octopus documentary stuff. You know, the Louis Theroux, it was starting to decline. And
Yeah, but anyone who's
Octopus.
seen Louis Theroux knows that he's awesome.
I'm gonna give it. You know what? As soon as X-Men 97's wrapped up, I'm gonna watch Louis Theroux, Brad. On your
Yeah, BBC.
recommendation.
BBC.
Okay, all right, dude. Watch X-Men 97 when you get a chance, though, Brad. It's worth. Lives up to the hype.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta say,
And
it's probably the best like Marvel anything
Yeah,
since Endgame.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think it's their best animation.
Oh, by a mile.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up, Pack?
I'm on the ball tonight with taking comments and posting them and like showing everybody.
Look at you, buddy. You're on top
I know,
of it, man.
I've like newly really discovered it, and I'm like, I gotta share everyone's comments.
Please go
All right.
for it.
So what's on the agenda for tonight?
Oh, look
Brad?
at you moving the show along too,
Well,
Brad.
I can tell that you wanted to move along, right? And
no,
then,
I was fine, buddy. We don't
Oh.
have much to talk about tonight, so I wasn't in a rush. But hey, let's dive into it. You know, let's see, what do we got? Our topics aren't really. There's not much to go through. There weren't that many. Let's see, handsome Rob. Do we talk about Rob's good looks yet? Have we commented
You
on
don't need
that?
to.
not yet. We should though.
We should though, Brad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rob, looking great, buddy. Looking
As always.
glistening, a little blue, but
Yeah,
nice,
I can't
dude.
figure it out.
It looks like you got like white highlights a little
Okay,
bit, like a little frosty
do.
top.
Don't look now, but he's wearing a blue hoodie. That's
And I'm wearing DC pants.
I'm sure you
Are they blue too?
No, they're like all different colors of characters. of
It's because the
DC.
hoodie is blue, and you said that you're looking blue.
Nah,
So I was being cheeky.
I don't know if you can see my awesome.
Oh, those are awesome.
Oh, that's adorable.
Why don't I have those?
You should.
Thank you.
I should have
Surprised
those.
you don't.
I would wear those in public.
Ooh. As I
just
fall
fall-
over.
You just like ate shit.
All right, let's go on to the show. We're just going off pitch here. Rob's falling off chairs in his
Ugh.
super bad PJs. All right, guys. McFarland Toys reveals. Let's take a look at what we've missed in the last few weeks.
Mhm.
Usually by now there's like 30 new pre-orders up.
I
But I
know.
feel
I'm
like
kind
there
of thankful though.
Yeah, I know. I've been supplementing that with a few Marvel pre-orders, like the Ghost Rider. You know, I had to pick that up.
I
but,
pre-ordered Silverhawks today, the Dark Bird.
Oh, the Dark Bird.
I did see the shiny ones, and I was almost going to pre-order them today.
Oh, they're so sweet.
Almost. Yeah, there's quite a bit here to like yickety yak about.
Oh, we're
Yickety
going to be
Yeah.
yickety and yakketing. You know.
Did we chat
Oh.
about that Superman statue last time?
Not yet. No.
Okay,
What about the Kickstarter? I think we did.
we did.
Right?
We chatted about that. Yeah.
Okay. So should we start off with?
Dazed and Confused.
All right,
All
dude, let's start
right,
off.
all
All right.
Oh my God, we all had the same height. Of course we did. Why wouldn't we?
That's what I like
What is
about
this-
these high school girls. I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
Bonus points if Rob has on
But
the
it's so
matching
pedo-y.
underoos.
I wish I
Prove
did.
that, Rob.
wish.
Then we'd have a show, guys.
Yeah.
All righty then.
I mean, if this was articulated, I'd be super excited. If it was an
Yeah.
actual action figure, they could just plop out. I would love a little Matthew McConaughey.
Where's the
You know.
dude?
Oh, the dudes.
Well,
He's
He was
around.
the back one.
Yeah, the dude is one that like, oh, the Manaland. Yeah, the dude. See, for me, I'm gonna get that for my best friend because he loves the Big Lebowski. Yeah, that's like I won't buy it for me, but I'll buy it for him. I just want to
buy
see
it
a dude statue on his shelf because he loves him.
I mean, it's a nice figure. It looks like Jeff
Yeah.
Bridges. I think, very nice likeness. Before we get to Superman, let's round it off with Steve Carell.
The Mana Lantern.
I remember watching this movie and saying, "Oh, I have that. I have that. I have that." Oh, and you get the realization, you know.
Yeah.
I look like a Mana Lantern. Yeah, and all those when he was yelling, all those responses were like real.
That's right. It was improvised.
He just said what he said. Wow, nipple fuck. Like he just yeah.
It's good stuff. And that's great. I
40-year-old
listen,
virgin. He
it's
should
not
come
the
with a
best
Miko figure.
Steve Carell likeness, but you know, from afar.
Yeah, if you look at it like this,
Yeah, exactly. Squint your eyes.
We have a
Oh, it's not
saying,
bad.
it looks good from Peckway. Because
Who's
Peckway is like the southern end of the county.
Peckway County.
Not
All
in
right.
it's not a county, it's the town in a county.
I like the
Anyway.
regional humor there
Yeah.
and regional analogies.
That car and that statue, I was talking to Claudio, is roughly the same size as a multiverse. Like it would roughly scale with multiverse.
Also, if you watched our digital Phygital things, this statue has multiple colors of
Oh, yeah.
car in the
That's
digital
right.
realm.
I forgot about that part. You're
Plug,
right.
plug, plug. Go watch the video.
I really enjoyed that video. I
Hey,
did.
thank you.
Because,
Thank you.
Because, well, the thing is, like, I know you guys were afraid that maybe you didn't ask enough questions and stuff like that, but like I went through the whole thing thinking, wow, I just actually learned a whole bunch of stuff. Like now, is it for me still? Probably not, because I'm more of like a tactile guy. I have to have them like in my hands to touch and feel and fiddle with and stuff like that. But I could see how there would be people who would be into that.
Yeah.
And then he brought up like evidence of the fact that there are people that are in fact like really into these Phygitals.
And Claudio, I have
worth a
played
watch.
with the app more, and I am after the interview, I am saving them. I mean, we get them anyways when you buy these.
Yeah.
So I do save them now. But no, this statue, Brad, I feel like you need to get it, man. I feel like I need to get this. It's a little pricey though, but
I've still got to get
How
that
much is it again?
it was like $300.
But in the grand scheme of statues,
more?
that's cheap.
In the grand scheme of statues, that's going to be 400 and some odd bucks. Almost, that would be almost 500 for me. I just don't have the money
like
for it right now.
when I think of statues, like
even
really
on the
high
cheap.
quality statues, I think of like the $1,000 range.
Yeah,
I mean, there is that market. Let me see how much this
that is a high quality statue.
It is. You're right.
Okay, I take
sure.
it back. It is $4.99
American.
American.
So imagine how much that would
Yeah.
be in Canadian, like brand new. Like so much friggin' money.
It is kind of tempting though. I mean, look at this guy. I get 10% off.
I'm such a dummy. I tried to close that
Oh.
because I got my screen full screened, right?
Oh.
And it said 10% off, and I tried to exit, and then you exit. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. Because I have my hand on my mouse.
It's okay, man. It's a dope statue though.
Yeah. It is nice.
The box is nice.
It's probably the best statue I've seen specifically of this moment.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
agree.
gorgeous. I love it. And they could have
Alright.
gone a little extra and put the guys there running away, like holding their face, but I'm
Oh.
glad they didn't. Like I'm glad that this was what they went with.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. It's great. All right. So there's a statue. What else we got? Okay.
Joker and Punchline.
Punchline. Bradley, what do you think, sir?
Well, according to my comment, I'm like Punchline and a super fantastic Joker. Yes. Yeah, no, listen, Punchline. I like the character of Punchline because she kind of like filled the void that was left after Harley Quinn joined the Bat Team. She filled that void, and she's a great character. She has her own unique backstory. And then the Joker figure is that's the best. That's the closest we've ever came to all the classic colors with a vest, I think.
Now, did Punchline go good
Right.
as well and become like a hero or anything? Or is she
I don't
still...
think so. I'm pretty sure she's still on the Negatore side. Yeah. The only thing that's kind of weird about that Joker is his top lip looks like it touches his, like it looks like it goes up as high as his nose. And it doesn't, because you can see where his nose goes to. But yeah, this was like an immediate pre-order for me.
My only problem with the Joker is it doesn't really match Punchline, like the style of it. Like obviously it's a reuse, but it doesn't. To me, they don't like look like they're from the same.
Well,
you know.
They technically are, because Joker wore a shirt like that during the time of Punchline. I'm pretty sure the shirt would have been black.
I guess Punchline looks so realistic in her face.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, is that what you were getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she looks great. I love that figure. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
The ball attached to her hand was a choice.
Is it attached? It doesn't come out?
I don't think so.
Evidently.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? No, that can't be right. Why would they do that?
Nobody.
Choking
knows.
hazard. I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Well, they have plenty of choking hazards. Are there any other pictures that show them? Yeah, on their website.
Well, let's take.
We have to know. We have to know. Does that ball come out
I'm
of her
pretty sure
hand?
it doesn't because there was a lot
You know
of.
for sure, Rob?
Yeah.
Oh no. No, Rob's got he's got the goods. When Rob is absolutely sure, then I believe him.
It's stuck to the hand.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to rip her hand off and give her another black hand.
Or you Dremel it out.
Just
But
do a
then the
little
inside of her
Dremel,
hand
just
is
Dremel,
all-
Dremel. I mean, I'll just keep it on there. 'Cause I'm lazy.
Can you take a black hand and put it on there?
That's what I'm saying. I'll just replace her hand.
Like with
Try to get to the
an out like
side.
the claw hand from like Catwoman or something.
Where is the?
Look.
Sorry,
I
this
have
thing?
I have no shortage
Almost there.
of hands. That's all hands. All hands on deck. So
All right.
I'm sure I've got a little black
Here's
hand
all the
in
ones
here
that we need
somewhere.
to talk about.
Yeah, very convenient. Oh, I guess there. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Yeah, it's attached, dude.
No way. No way. Okay. Looks like it's a hand swap. It's a pretty simple change. I just think it's a strange choice. It looks like she's holding an orange.
Yeah, they could have given her another hand where she's not holding it.
Yeah.
That would have made sense, you know.
She's like,
I
I really
mean-
like this orange. I'm just gonna hold it with me everywhere while I'm like.
It looks like
getting
it looks like
time
a
to
ball of
Joker.
string, kind of. Does anyone know what she is holding?
It's a temptation for Catwoman. It's a ball of string, and when Catwoman comes to try and beat her ass, she can like chuck the ball of string, and Catwoman's gonna be like, "Oh, I gotta go get the string."
Okay, I'll go with that theory. There is punch, but yeah, I think it looks great. Other than that, like the costume, the sculpt,
Yeah,
beautiful.
and I'm just taking the piss out of the thing. Like it's not that big of a deal.
I do think
okay, you
that
gotta beat up a little
the
bit.
3 Jokers, any 3 of them, I think is still the quintessential Joker.
We'll
to
come
me.
back to this page in a minute.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah,
All
there
right,
we
so
have it. House of
PVC
L right there.
statue, Superman with a articulated,
Cape.
with the soft goods cape.
Yeah. DC Icon statue, I believe, had a soft goods cape as well.
Oh, okay.
The DC Direct Icons line. I have the Aquaman, but they had Batman, which I don't remember if it had soft goods, but I know Superman did.
They were
It was
smaller,
the-
weren't they?
It was no, it was a new 52 2 suit. No, my Aquaman statue is like
That
about
big,
that.
eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was an immediate buy for me because
Yeah.
I love this iconic pose, and he'll replace my other Superman statue.
Yeah, because I have that back there. You can't
Yeah.
see on the screen, but I have both of them, both posters flanked.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna look great with. I mean, especially when they do the Batman and hopefully the Wonder Woman version of this.
Yeah.
I feel like the Batman is a no-brainer because Batman sells, and
Yeah.
if they're making the Superman, then yeah, the Batman's a no-brainer because they go together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful statue.
I wonder if there's an
LP
S on the back. Is there an S on the back?
Probably
Ooh,
not.
I don't think so.
I hope there is.
I would hope to, but I doubt it.
All right,
Hey,
let's
Claudio, do you happen to know? Is he still in here?
That's a good question.
see. I feel like we've already talked about this quite a bit. I mean, it's already out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I finally got my 3.
What are you gonna do with 3 of them, buddy?
1 for Wave Rider,
Oh
and
yeah.
1 for As Is, and then another. I was gonna do like some other corp member or like Abensur or something.
I would love for you to
Yeah.
recreate the cover of with Kyle Rayner from when they team up.
Ooh.
from that. Remember that?
Now I have to go hunt it down. I have that those comics. They're packed away.
Let me see. Do I have it here handy? I have the trade here somewhere. I guess it's not. I guess it's not handy. But
No S on
yeah,
the back says.
no S on the back. It's a bummer. I really hope James Gunn puts it on the back, but I'm not feeling
too.
hopeful, guys. You know.
There we have it.
All right. What do we have next here, guys? We've already seen.
Did Jim
we've
Lee
seen
draw it on the back?
Yeah.
I can't even remember.
We've seen that, right? Yeah. Another statue.
Yeah.
I think this looks good.
52.
Yep. I pre-ordered this one from Big Bad Toy Store. This one.
Yeah, it's a nice looking statue.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Like I really hope that he does like continue with these like major characters, like doing statues of them. I know
Yeah, I
that
want
typically he does
Aquaman and
Green
Green
Lantern,
Lantern.
Superman, Batman, Flash, and Wonder Woman characters, right? But I hope that he does continue on.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, it's crazy how nice this PVC looks. You know.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got here, boys? We'll talk about these officially now, right? And
Yeah.
I'll hop over back to the McFarland site for better pictures.
Oh, are we going to talk about the 2-pack?
Yeah, let's start off with the 2-pack while we're
Because
here.
we haven't talked about that one, and it's like
I mean,
back
it just
there.
came up officially today for release. What do you guys think? How do you feel about this emotionally?
I would get it for Mr. Mind.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice.
Other
Mr.
than
Mind's
that,
in there.
like it's just like
Yeah, and I've already got a Mr. Mind.
yeah, I have one in the Skeets from Booster Gold.
I don't know, because like their suits are all kind of different, right?
Yeah.
They're all slightly different, but this is a reuse of the exact same by the looks of it.
It's a great figure.
Like, yeah, like if this is your jam, like if you really just got to have this guy, but I feel like if I knew that like the rest of the family was coming,
Yeah.
then
Like
I
Larry.
would be more apt to buy this 2-pack, because I don't need the Shazam. I've already got one, and one that's got like burn marks on him to me is like I don't need that, right? I'm sure other people would love it, but it's not my jam. So just having Freddie Freeman and not having the rest of the family is like, well,
I feel the same way. Like I kind of want him. I mean, Freddie Freeman. I mean, he's Captain Marvel Jr. for God's sakes. But
yeah,
I would have much preferred to marry Marvel, given us a lady in this set. I know
Yeah.
Rob co-signs that. So
Absolutely.
but it's very interesting. I'm so curious about the backstory about this. Like, was it always intended to be like? Was it supposed to be released at the time of the movie, or like, are they going to now just sort of release like kind of like what Marvel does, where they release movie figures throughout, like all the time from older movies? Like, I'm so curious if that's we'll see more of this and maybe get the rest of the fam.
See, I would have rather seen him if this was a Mary Marvel Freddie Freeman 2-pack. Then absolutely
sure.
there would be an immediate buy for me to get both of them, because then I would at least have the core 3, right?
Yeah,
and I'd be all over that.
Possibly canceled retailer waves. Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. It's a tough purchase, because I definitely don't like this Shazam with the burn marks on it. And
but like, it is very movie specific.
Very movie specific.
Mm-hmm. It is, because you get that big lightning magic rod there.
It's a tough one.
And Mr. Mind.
The little
I've
worm
already
guy.
got one. I have two Mr. Minds.
Yeah, I got to think about this. I do like the suit though, the blue. It's nice.
I'd like to see a comic book version of him. I think that would be awesome. I think that what Todd does best, like for me, like, let me rephrase that. The thing that I prefer the most from Todd is when he does comic book versions of characters.
Yes.
I know that he has to do movie tie-ins because that's just what it is. That's the flavor of the month kind of deal. But if this was Freddie Freeman and it was like the comic book version, I'd be an immediate purchase as well.
Yeah, it's funny. I do agree with that, Brad. Like, yeah, the movie figures, some of them have been home runs, some of them haven't. And like, I guess I do prefer a more stylized figure, like a comic book figure. Yeah.
Yeah, something just a little bit more timeless and a little bit more source materially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like something a little more creative. But yeah, no, I agree, dude. I agree.
But it looks good for what it is. I'll definitely give it that. Like the figure looks slick.
See, here's the whole thing kind of put together on the base.
Like if I saw that like single packaged and it was like on sale, and I don't usually buy figures on sale. I'm not that guy, but if it was on sale and single packaged, I might pick it up. Or if it goes on sale on like $5 Fridays. No, that makes it sound worse. No, I wouldn't. I don't want to go down to $5. That's not reasonable.
No,
I'm
might
thinking out loud. Sorry.
That's okay, dude. There's no wrong answers here, Brad. I mean, I guess there probably could be, but you know what I mean. All right, let's move on to some other reveals. Let's see what else we got, guys.
And we know there's going to be more coming too. We're still going to be like hammered with pre-orders. I know this because GameStop, she reads me off the list at my local GameStop. Michelle does, and so
what did Michelle have to say?
Well, she reads me off lists of characters and stuff. Now, some of them, like when they first go in the system, they're DC Multiverse figures, but it doesn't say who it is.
Yeah.
But it's like another listing for a DC Multiverse. And then after that, they start listing the names after. So so in her list, she knows like a lot of the stuff that's coming out. I can't remember, but
yeah,
we still have more coming for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. The year is young. You know what I mean? Booster Gold, it is like, what is this? Is this
New 52-ish?
This is New 52.
New 52-ish.
How do
you feel about this
right,
this Booster Gold here?
It's not my favorite design by far. Obviously the classic and the one that we have with the collar. But I did pick this up just because I'm a huge fan of Booster Gold.
I like how you really set that up, you know?
Yeah, you're basically like, I don't
really like this. But about it.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
It's kind of like, like I like Batman, so I don't like every single Batman, but sometimes you just pick up Batman.
Yeah.
I did not pre-order it. I abstained from the pre-ordering of this Booster Gold because like I've already got a booster that I really like, and I'm like, where would I stick this Booster Gold? Like, because I'm like, you guys know, I'm big on posing and standing my figures with other figures, right? So I'm like, where would I stick this? Like, where would he make sense?
With the Futures End figures, Brad.
Yeah, but what Futures End figures?
Dark Detective. I want to say that Joker bot, right?
Did he look like that in Futures End?
Yeah, that's what the fans are saying.
Oh,
okay.
Well, I missed that. I didn't. I didn't know. You know what? I didn't watch Futures End.
Rob, I love your delivery tonight. It's a little deadpan. It's a little like stoic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just the whole vibe. You got a little dark corner there. Me and Brad are like, that.
Well, no, like I missed a lot of Futures End when it was happening.
I missed all of. No, I read like Superman. It was such a weird story.
Yeah.
Because I know it was sort of like stitched together from like a different initiative, right?
Well, the regular stuff kept happening at the same time, right?
Yeah, but that stuff was supposed to take the place of the regular stuff. For like, wasn't that the original plan for Futures End?
I think that was, but it didn't.
Wait a minute, are we talking about the 5-year?
Yeah, the one like
no, Futures End was during the New 52.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking about something else. What am I talking about?
I'm pretty sure the Futures End was during the New 52.
Future State.
Future State. Yeah, there you
go. I was getting them mixed up. Sorry.
God dang it. No, Rob, I got mixed up right there with you, buddy. Future State, Futures End.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a cool looking figure, but I abstained. I still might pick it up, like when it's like in stores and like ready to purchase. I still may pick it up, but
I gotta see it in person. Yeah, like I'm not hyped for it. It looks. I wish there was more texture to the gold. you know what I mean? Like it was a layer of sculpting there.
I think
Instead of just
it feels too top heavy or
yeah,
bottom
yeah,
heavy because of all the blue. If
that's
the
true.
design had more, I still wish they'd give him clear goggles and like go backs. Like
Yeah.
if they would have put that, I could have at least popped the head off and put it on the other one. But
A metallic blue would have been nice. Like if the blue of
Yeah.
it was metallic, then even then I would have been like, yeah, that's just too sweet looking. I got to pick it up.
Yeah.
It was a flight stand at least. You know.
It's kind of funny how the flight stands are dished out with the figures, eh? Some definitely should have a flight stand and they don't get one.
I'm beginning. I started chucking my
flight
stands.
stand. Pardon?
I started chucking all my stands. Thanks, Ahsoka.
Yeah, there it is, buddy. Rubbing off on you, pal. Chuck.
Well, it's just like they just sit around. I don't do anything.
I know.
I keep two for like when I absolutely can't get it to stand for my
That's
photos.
flight stands. Look at them all.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And I've gotten rid of half of them because the one problem with McFarland Toys flight stands. The one problem with the one problem with McFarland Toys flight stands is they get really loose, you know?
Yeah.
Like right here,
That
hinge, part,
that
it gets so loose. And you put a figure on there and it goes bleh, and it just falls down. So I've thrown away so many of them because you can't tighten these. Why is there no screw to tighten that?
Yeah. I wonder if there's a special screwdriver you could like use to tighten it.
No, there's no way to tighten this. Believe me, if there was, I would have figured out a way to tighten it.
Guys, anyone in the chat know how to tighten those screws?
In the meantime, this figure looks.
Hey, no, we want to talk about the screws more, Rob. How dare you try to usher us off stage from this topic? But no, what do you think about this, Mr. Freeze, Rob? What do you think, sir?
I think he's pretty awesome. I love the Batman animated deco.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you're not gonna like this, but I skipped it too. And I know it looks awesome. It looks great, but like I've got the one, the Superpowers deco coming, and then I've got the original white one. So I look at that and go, where would I put it?
The white one is pretty sweet.
It's a great figure, right?
So painted the black all on the legs.
If you wanted the white one to be more accurate, folks at home, to what the source material is based off of, the black legs from this one could actually be used on the white one.
There goes our Kid Patch King.
But the boots are not separate pieces, are they?
No, but I mean, I used acetone to remove it, and then I painted it, and it looks flawless.
Yeah.
Like acetone on a Q-tip.
Yeah.
Acetone on a cotton ball.
All right, guys.
I pre-ordered.
Yeah. Immediate.
I mean, listen, am I the biggest Ambush Bug fan? No. But do you have to get this figure? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love the fact that it looks like a mustache. It like cracks me up.
It really does.
The suit is stuck on him.
Yeah.
Like just the idea that this character has a suit that got like stuck to him and he can teleport and he's got little tractors or whatever that pop out of his antennae. Yeah, I love that. I love this character, and I love whatever they put him in, because when you know that I want to see a miniseries with Ambush Bug and Plastic Man.
Ooh,
that would be funny.
And I want to see what kind of trouble they get into together. What kind of stupid things can they write for them?
Does this have the boot, like the boot lines?
No.
Around the ankles, because it's the Superboy.
Doesn't look like it from here.
I don't think so.
Nope. It looks like they corrected that issue, which is just as well, because it's supposed to be a skin tight suit, like with no boots.
Now, what kind of customizing can you do with this one, boys, as far as using it for other things?
Riddler.
It's a small body because it's the teen body, isn't it? It's supposed to be the teen body.
Well, it's also the Superman, or is it the Superman?
It's the Project Superman
Flashpoint.
body. Yeah, the Project Superman. Yeah, I think
Skinny
like
Manhunter.
Manhunter maybe in his like regular his when he's like full alien.
Oh yeah.
It's such a simple figure. They didn't even have to do much to it.
Yeah.
And the fact that they included that little stuffy there. Now I have no idea who the heck that is, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat know who the heck that is? Or what that is? Is that a stuffed animal, or is that a little kid he's abducted and he's like walking around with this kid dragging him around by the arm?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
My vote is on stuffed animal. My vote is on like a doll or something.
It kind of looks like a doll.
I've just never seen him with that doll.
Me neither. We'll find out. Someone in the chat will know.
The lights in the eyes work too, eh? The blue in the eyes, it actually works.
I think so.
Yeah, it does. It works. Not like with Plastic Man. I'll probably end up painting over.
That Plastic Man's awesome.
I'm still waiting for my wave. It's going to get here tomorrow.
What? Oh, finally, Bradley.
Tomorrow. And then I'm going to work on it for like a week.
Hey,
So
I haven't not even
it's gonna be so
started
late.
my Wave Rider. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to hand paint the face, or do I want to rip the hair off or mask it off and then spray it? Like, but I have to find the correct yellow. That's the problem.
I don't know, buddy.
If Brad
I don't
doesn't
know
know, we're
either.
in trouble.
What
All right,
would you do? What would Brad do?
Well, I like my stuff to look as factory as possible.
Same.
So I like to do as little painting as possible unless I absolutely have to.
But I have to paint the face. That's the only part. I mean, I can paint the black. Black's easy to paint, but it's the yellow that's got to be solid on his.
I mean, I guess you're stuck painting it. I mean,
hand paint or spray paint?
Well, you'd have to do light coats.
I think spray paint. Yeah,
light coats of spray
paint.
I
gotta find the right yellow to match the body.
If you can
Unless
find
I'm spray painting the whole body, which I don't want to do.
All right, guys, our last figure to look at, it looks like
Cheeks. So people have been saying Cheeks, the toy wonder.
Look at that. Seen someone new.
If you can find this brand, I really like this.
What brand?
It's called Gold.
Gold.
Yeah, and you can't miss it because everyone's a gold can, and you can only tell what color it is by the top. Yeah, it's paint that like graffiti artists use.
What do you guys think about Frostbite Joker?
I think that's a pass for me, just because it makes no sense.
Force Ghost Joker.
I said Frostbite Joker.
I know you did, and then I'm like, I looked at him and I'm like, Force Ghost.
It does look
normally I like the the clear plastic, but the translucent figures. But this one's a pass for me.
Yeah, I mean, if it was it's an odd choice.
I don't get it.
Like, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, Batman made sense because of Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
This just like, maybe if it was Robin or Batgirl, this just is like, why?
Well, it's their way of releasing like clear, like translucent figures because it's a cool idea, like for some people, but because some people love this whole idea. They're all
if they're gonna do translucent and it's the Joker, I want a purple translucent.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Purple would have made more sense.
That would have been nice.
But I don't get it. Like I don't see the excitement for them.
Yeah.
I didn't even order the Batman.
I didn't either. I actually liked it, but
Yeah.
All right. Well, that.
Good night.
See you in the
Good night,
morning.
youngster.
Yes. Love you, Dad. Good night.
Oh, guys, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Brian, I agree. Do Lantern Construct variants.
Yeah, those would be instant purchases.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna have like a record short show tonight because we pretty much covered all the topics,
Yeah.
and
My goodness.
we plowed through it. Have some time for some Q&A though. Maybe take a couple of minutes here, answer some questions. If
Sure.
anyone has anything to ask about anything.
Ooh, boom.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that wasn't what I was trying to click on.
I do that all the time.
Dead Man
Yes.
translucent.
Yes.
That would be sweet.
That would make sense. If there was some way to like mix it so that half the plastic was red and then half of it
Yeah.
was blue, or maybe it's all blue and they paint a chunk of it kind of reddish, be awesome.
Or if it was like that Orco and the lot where it was like almost solid, and then you dunk it in hot water and it becomes translucent, and then you dunk it back into cold water and it
Yeah, those are fun.
That would be cool.
yeah. So even if
Yeah.
it's not like 100% opaque, it would still look cool.
Ooh, I like the way you said opaque. Who's excited for
I do like this
the
idea.
question? I am.
Yeah.
Who is excited for the question? Oh yeah, the question's coming out, right?
I was
Apparently.
never a big fan of the question.
I like
No.
the question.
No, I mean I might pick the toy up, but like
I
I've
love
never
the
picked up
question.
a question action figure. And like, what was it in where he was like super predominant? Was that the 52 Weekly?
Yeah, he was in the 52 Weekly and also
Yeah,
Justice League Unlimited.
that was
cartoon.
okay. Like, I mean, the Aquaman storyline was so much better in my opinion, but and so was the Booster Gold storyline. But yeah, I don't know. Just never did it. I like the superheroes to be super, like not just I don't know.
I like a mysterious character though. If
Yeah.
a Kingdom Come Away would come out, what would that build a wave be? You could do, guys. There's so many you could do.
Magog, right?
Magog.
He would probably be the build to connect piece, I would think,
Yeah.
because you could make him bigger.
Or you know what I would do? I would do obviously Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Magog, and then I would make Green Lantern the collectible because he's in that big bulky armor.
That's
That would
true.
be cool.
And
too.
you could do translucent plastic for a chunk of it. Just because.
And you're leaving out the Flash.
Well, you'd need
I mean,
to do Wave
DC.
2.
There's a
Yeah.
DC Direct version right there.
Yeah.
So imagine
But-
that, but like as a Build-A-Figure. I think that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Or even Hawkman, because he was kind of big.
What
in
about
that.
Shazam?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you would
Shazam.
need a Wave 2 of it.
Yeah.
Kingdom
you could do
Come
a
is
few
big
waves.
enough that he could probably get away with doing at least 2 waves, each one with the Build-A-Figure, and they'd probably sell okay.
Yeah.
How are you guys feeling about the Infinite Crisis trilogy so far? I only saw part 1.
Yeah,
Haven't
me too.
seen part 2. Haven't heard great things about part 2 though.
I haven't watched any of it yet, and I really am dying to see it.
It's good, dude. The first part, I like the first part quite a bit, but
The only thing is that it doesn't follow it 100%, right? It's kind of like
No.
a made up story.
I mean,
See, that's
Yes.
the one thing
Dense
about
comic,
the DC
you know?
films that kind of always irked me is like especially with the first one, the Superman Doomsday one. It was like you want it. At least I want like verbatim, like page to screen, and when they just like loosely adapt it, I'm
Yeah.
just like,
It's so hard because they have to put the movie together within the universe they've already built
yeah,
with the previous movies. So
make them standalones. I think.
that would be better.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the White Knight Batmobile?
dude, instant buy for me, man. That
Yeah.
thing looked fan.
Yeah.
I'll probably pass on it just because I don't have any room for it, and I'd rather save it for like the Forever one
But-
or like the '90s one.
But it's a Batmobile.
I
How can
know,
you
but
pass on a Batmobile?
it's one of my least favorite Batmobiles, to be honest.
Wow, dude. Even though it's inspired by like the Keaton Mobile, like it's like no,
It's just-
dude, all right.
I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me. Sorry.
Yeah,
Well-
man, it's okay, dude. It's all right. No.
Yeah, it's all right. We
no problem.
appreciate your honesty and we
We
respect your
do.
decision.
We do. We respect it quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
I like the tumbler more than that, and that's saying something.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I like both of them for different reasons. You know,
I would have to say I like the White Knight definitely better than the Tumbler.
I mean the White
Definitely.
Knight's such a great comic book Batmobile.
The White Knight itself is just such a great story because it's like
Yeah, it's a great story, and it has great
because it's
designs.
separate, right? You can tell these like weird stories because they're separate and stuff like that. I like the fact that they pay homage and like all the Batmobiles, all the major ones are in it.
That's a great love letter to like Batman and the Batman movies.
Yeah.
They're just like, let's just throw them all in there. I'm like, hell yeah, you do that. You throw a bunch.
I would
of
love
Batmobiles
more
in there.
figures from the more recent, like from the Curse of the White Knight and the the Beyond one. Here, let's take Josh, thanks for reminding us to talk about this. Let's just throw up a quick image of the. So this was Todd was at a show in Canada, and that's
it
where
does
this
look
pic-
good. I mean, I have
Calgary.
the Batmobile, or the Batcycle. Maybe I need to pick this up too, but I don't know.
You're gonna buy it, dude. Get
I
out of here,
probably
bro.
will.
Get out of here, bro.
You need
But
This-
it's,
this
I
guy.
don't like the
You need
two-tone.
it. You need
I
it.
know
like
it's like a thing, but I don't like the two-tone.
Don't like the two-tone, huh?
No.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, dude. You
Man,
know?
my White Knight Batman figure needs to go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
I don't
looks
put
dope,
I don't
dude.
put
The
figures
gold.
in my vehicles.
I do in my reviews, and then I pose them next to the Batmobile on a shelf.
Yeah, Josh,
gonna
I think
get
you're
it.
right. I probably will pick it up.
And the Jazz
Yeah.
Inc. Batman for a
Attaboy.
Batmobile is insane. It's like $2,000, and it's beautiful. But yeah, that thing is nuts. The Jazz Inc. stuff.
It's just I'm at the point where I have literally no room. Like I don't have room for the tumbler.
Bro, I don't have room to like be in the shed. Honestly, I'm getting squeezed out. You know, it's a problem. There's too much. There's so much quality product coming
And
out.
like
from
I
so
don't
many
want to
things.
do what you do is like remove things and put it in storage.
Yeah,
just to, like,
it's
but I have
heartbreaking.
already started with that. Like I have like the first couple waves of DC or multiverse are in packaging. Like
I mean,
it's-
my
not
goal is, of
packaging,
course,
but
to
you know what I mean, storage.
get bigger space eventually, with the hope of bringing that stuff out. But it's tough,
Yeah.
dude. You feel like it's gonna go in there, and like you're never like really. I mean, unless you like rotate your display, but who has time to really do that? Very
Yeah.
often.
I
Yeah.
try not to put as much stuff in storage. My storage is in my office for the most part because when I put things in storage, if it's like somewhere else, it's like it's gone.
And what's funny is like I've been looking at some of these figures probably for almost 20 years now,
Yeah.
and it's hard for me to like put them away, to
Yeah,
like
it's
put
a good
something
point,
new
dude.
up.
Yeah, some of this
Aw.
DC Direct stuff. You're right. I've had for 20 years as well. Up here. Great point, dude.
Like I could put Mattel away, but then like I would miss it, or you know, like I have my Justice League Unlimited or
Is it weird?
Batman.
Like we're probably the golden age of toy collecting because like our demographics, you know, who still buy this stuff. But
Yeah.
then like in the next 10 years, it's probably going to decline. You know, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Hopefully, this stuff.
But like the new 52 like shelf, like what I could put that away because new 52's over. But I love those designs.
dude, I want to bring out my new 52 stuff. You know, the
Yeah.
Justice League and the whole thing. It's a tough one, dude.
All my new 52 is in a bin, just like sitting there rotting. And I wish I had more
Aw.
space. So I'm just
Now-
going to quickly answer
Please.
Jose. Question for Brad: how the gym and diet and my health are going. So I stopped going to the gym, but I was going to physio after my knee surgery. And I was like, I made sure that I did lots of cardio as part of my recovery. So like I'm doing really well that way. I'm still wildly overweight, but the doctor just actually prescribed me because of my sugars. He prescribed me Ozempic. I know some
there
people
you
might
go.
think that's great. Some people might be like, "Oh shit, more Ozempic." But I got mine prescribed not because of my weight. I got it prescribed because of my diabetes. The good kind of side effect will be I will end up losing weight because of it, and I'm going to be on Ozempic probably until another medication comes along. Like for the rest of my life until something happens. So I'm not going to gain it back either. I'm going to have to make sure I eat on purpose because Ozempic takes away your desire to eat. Or largely takes away your desire to eat.
Huh.
So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I am getting myself back into health. My cardio is better than it was. I'm stronger than I was. So yeah, thanks for asking.
Hey, and you know what, dude? All you can do is keep trying. And I'm glad you're like, you go to the doctor, you get the stuff addressed, Brad. You know what I mean? So like, kudos to you for that, buddy.
I see my doctor all the time. If I, he must be like, this guy must have a crush on him. He comes to see me so much.
He's a good-looking guy. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
He actually is a good looking guy. he's the best doctor I've ever had in my life. Put it that way.
All right, guy. I think that's good. That's a good way to end the show. Something positive, Brad. You know, I like that. Let's end it. We're about almost at time, anyways. Look at that, guys. Our first DC Infinite hour that kept it under an hour.
Wow.
So we did it, guys.
Nuts.
That's
We will be
insane.
back hopefully in 2 weeks once again with our commentary on the DC action figure world. Until then, friends, thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure speaking to everyone in the chat and interacting with you guys. And thanks for watching. And we will be back in 2 weeks, tentatively, hopefully, maybe. All right, guys. Any parting words, Bradley? Robley?
Nothing. Just thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.